being here. I know that I'm just doing this live on a whim right now, but I just wanted to get this out because you know what? Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Okay. I welcome you all. Make sure you do me a favor and hit the like button. If you're watching this from a phone, double tap the screen. That way the phone will give this video a thumbs up, which will help the video get pushed out in the YouTube algorithm. So I know based off the topic and based off of the title of this video that it's definitely going to be something that's not going to be suppressed. For two things YouTube don't like for free Negroes like myself to think for ourselves, to have our own thoughts, our own opinions. And the other thing is that they don't like truth, especially when you're going to hit people with the truth and reality of a particular topic like this. And I know good and well, I know it, that a lot of sisters and the brothers who simp are going to be pissed off at me because you probably already have, and you already know what I'm going to say. So it has come to my attention. What's going on, Natalie? What's going on, Powder River? It has come to my attention that apparently, which I'm loving this, I will be going to a event in about, what is this? Let me see real quick. I will be going to an event next weekend, right? And they want me to come there as a guest along with a few other people because I guess they're saying I'm one of the stronger black conservative voices out there who seem to not care about what anybody think about me. At first they tried to word about saying you don't care about what black people think about you, which is, they said we're not saying that that's a problem, but we're just saying that we want to have somebody on this panelist on this panel of panelists that doesn't that, you know, I don't care. And for some people that's a problem. So you guys all see the title right here, right? You guys all see the title right here. So what it is this. Apparently these people have been trying to email me for quite a while, quite a few times, different organizations. And apparently I'm supposed to go and be a part of a panel where there's going to be men, but like 90% of the crowd or the participants are going to consist of black women. And I already look at it as like, okay, so this is about to be somewhat like a grilling session or something like that, which guys, I look forward to it. I look forward to things like this because you guys might not understand my mentality when it comes to this, but growing up in Chicago and in central Illinois and Decatur, Illinois, one of the things that some of our older cousins them had us do, they always made us fight each other. And what I mean by that, I'm not talking about fight in the sense of fight with fists. I'm talking about they would have us put on boxing gloves and we would fight until there was a winner. They made us shake hands, hug each other, you know, me and my cousins when we were little. But they noticed that the ones that were my age or even my height, I would beat them. I loved fighting. Like I love fighting. So if you were good at fighting, you always had to fight a bigger cousin. So I wasn't scared to fight my bigger cousins. Even if they did beat me, I didn't care. My point was this though. I love fighting. And I liked it to where I wanted somebody to hit me to where it hurt me real bad so I can go into this rage mode and go off on them. So it's been a few times where my older cousins who were like probably 2 feet taller than me, where they would hit me hard and it would almost make me cry. And I would just go in this rage mode and just start going crazy. They were, hey, stop. I'll start going crazy trying to, they would say I would cheat. I would try to bite them and everything because I became very rageful. So my point in telling you guys all this is that I look forward to fighting. I look forward to fighting. I look forward to the challenge. And what they need to understand, and what I told them is that I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to compromise. I'm going to talk. I'm going to tell the truth, period. So the reason why I tell you guys all this is that people were all like, oh man, Ty, woo wait. They said that 90% of it's going to be black women. Bro, do you know what you're stepping into? Yes. And I'm about to smack, if they come in there with a certain type of attitude, I'm about to sit there and smack every last one of them around like nobody's business because unfortunately, within our community, a lot of black women have not dealt with a black man like me. I'm not your typical black man. I'm not the typical street nigga. I'm just being real with you. I'm not the typical street nigga. I'm not the typical simp that you're going to run over. I am a black man who has intelligence. I've been through a lot of things in life. I've experienced a lot of things in life. that formulated me into the person that I am right now. And it has nothing to do with politics. The way that I am has nothing to do with anything related to Donald Trump or Kamala Harris or Joe Biden, Barack. The way that I am has nothing to do with any of those folks. The way that I am has everything to do with having a God-led life and being able to see through the bull crap. Righteousness and truth is what I'm all about. And as long as I'm doing those things, righteousness and truth has no color. Righteousness and truth has no culture. Righteousness and truth does not care whether you are rich or whether you are poor. Righteousness and truth is what it is, period. So the reason I'm saying that is that these people, I'm just being honest, they don't know what they're getting themselves into, because I let them know and I signed the contract. I'm not there with the intentions on hurting anybody's feelings, but rest assured, I'm going to tell the truth and I'm going to speak the truth. So with that all being said and all out the way, ladies and gentlemen, you see the topic of my video right now says black women are pissed at black men for black men not voting for Kamala Harris. And to that, I say to any black woman that may watch this, or any black man, so what? And I'm supposed to care that you pissed off at me? And then let me get something else too, because some of you women are watching right now that's going to be at this event. When you guys say some of these crazy talking points, I don't think y'all understand the ramifications of it. Let me give y'all one talking point that a lot of black people throw out there. Even Barack Obama tried to throw it out there. They make the claim and they say black women have always carried the black community on their backs. Really? I'm loving this. So some of you women that are listening right now, I hope y'all prepare for this when I show up, because I'm trying to give y'all a little bit of game right now to kind of get y'all, might be able to get y'all some, you might be able to get you a little bit of rebuttal to what I'm getting ready to say right here. Let me slow down. When you women say, when they got you guys all saying these talking points, black women have always carried the black community. To that I say, look how y'all destroyed it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We black women, we've always carried the black community. We're tired of carrying the black community. You know what? We tired of it too, because look what y'all have done to the black community. Huh? Uh-oh, y'all, oh, you weren't expecting that, huh? You weren't expecting that, huh? How have y'all carried us? Because we don't have fathers. Huh? How have y'all carried? You carried the black population and y'all can't stay married. You're not getting married. You got multiple baby. Oh my God. Yeah, y'all, you have multiple baby daddies. You are letting these men sleep with you without protection. And you talking about you carried the black community? We don't have dads. We got to sit there and worry about, you know how it is to go through something like this psychologically as a young black kid, not knowing if somebody's going to break in our house, because we know you can't protect us. You can do all that unless you got a gun. I get that. But my point is, do you know how it is as a child growing up, not having your father, not knowing if a man going to break in the house and beat up your mom, the psychological effect like that? You know, what about, us easily getting involved in gangs? What about us when we get to a certain age? We know for a fact that you black women cannot do nothing with us. When we get around 10, 11, 12 years old, black women, you cannot do nothing with us. You carry the black community. Like you saying it like that's you wearing it like that's a goddamn on badge of honor. Look at the black population right now. Look at the black community. And y'all carried us. Well, thank you so much for showing us and telling us the truth and admitting to the disaster you black women have caused on the black community that you so-called carried. So yes, thank you for saying that, because you did not do a good job. So I'm telling you right now, when I show up to this event, y'all better be ready for something like this, because all you ladies are used to doing is all this bull crap and these talking points. We carried the black community. Look what we did. If it wasn't for us, if it wasn't for y'all, what? If it wasn't for y'all, what? What, we wouldn't be in jail? Oops. What? If it wasn't for black women carrying the black population or carrying the black community, what? We wouldn't be highly incarcerated. What? If it wasn't for the black women, carrying the black community on their back, what? We wouldn't be dropping out of school. We wouldn't have multiple baby mamas or baby daddies. Oh yeah, okay, what? So what then? What? See, you guys are trying to steal and take talking points. You trying to take talking points from the women way back when, pre-civil rights movement and all that. We are past that. We are past that. So what exactly are y'all talking about right now in 2024? What exactly is it that you are doing right now in 2024? I can tell you what a lot of you guys are doing right now. You're falling for the far left radical feminization of black women that encourage black women to get your money, girl. Be independent. You don't need no man. You get your own. You pay for your own then if you go out in a day. No, girl, work up that ladder, girl. Get into your 30s and your 40s and almost in your 50s and all that. Then try to get you a man. But by the time that comes around, no man wants you. No man wants you. Why are a lot of young men right now that I deal with, a lot of young men that I mentor right now, why are these young men so, why are they so, I don't want to say feminine, but why are they so emotional? Everything can just trigger them. I don't want it. I don't want it. Why are they so emotional? Why is it that if a young child, be it a male or female, if a young child being a male or female comes up in a two-parent home, they got a crazy percentage, high percentage of not going to jail, not dropping out of school, not having early pregnancies, not having even early sex. They have a high probability of succeeding, period, in almost all aspects, right? With a mother and a father. They also have that same statistic and percentage of succeeding highly when they have just their father. But when it's just the mom, and that's the problem that a lot of y'all have. See, you guys are so used to just seeing nothing but what y'all get on TV. You guys are so used to doing nothing more than things you see in movies. But what's having a lot of these women messed up right now is that you never came across somebody like me. You've never done it. And the first thing I love about a lot of y'all is that the first thing y'all try to say to somebody like me, oh yeah, we know you probably married to a white woman. I've been married 23 years. I have a 22-year-old son and a 20-year-old son. One got his own place right now, doing excellent. Managerial skills. My other one, he's still living me right now, 20 years old, in college for cybersecurity. Neither one of them got no girl pregnant. Neither one of them ever been in encounters with the police. I never had to teach my son, put your hands on the steering wheel, son, because if they pull you over, you never had to worry about that. My sons never had to worry, I never worry about my sons joining the gang. Are you serious, please? I never worry about my sons getting into drugs or anything like that. Nothing whatsoever, right? So, after I say all that, the first thing, and this, I'm just keeping it real, the first thing a lot of blacks that y'all do, y'all tell me, based off of my success, and look, I promise you, I'm not bragging, I'm just telling you the God honest truth. I talk like this to my mentees, I talk like this when I go to these events. The same person y'all seeing me talk right now, my patients would tell you I'm the same exact way. I don't change things up because I have to go and let me listen to your heartbeat with my stethoscope, and I recommend. No, I don't change. I'm still the same person. My personality and the way that I talk right now, I do it the same exact way no matter where I go. So my point in saying all that is this. I would say to people, I got a house in 4 different states. I got 7 vehicles, right? Married 23 years, 2 sons that are grown, mentorship program. You know what they all assume? I bet you married to a white woman. I get that so much, that I am married to a white woman. And what's sad about that, you make the assumption based off of the type of person that I am, based off of how I tell you that I'm living, based off of how I'm telling you how successful I am in my marriage and with my sons, based off me telling you about all these different mentorship programs that I have, based off me telling you that I'm voting for President Trump. Your assumption is to say, I bet you married to a white woman. And that is absolutely crazy to me. And so the reason why I'm saying that is because I literally just came from an area where I talked to a few black folks. Shout out to this, they know who they are up here by Chicago. Shout out to y'all. But when I talk to them about this, They said, Ty, we thought that your wife was white too. And when I asked them, I said this, what would make you think that my wife is white? And it's sad what their responses pretty much were. Their responses was this. They said, because the way you carry yourself. I said, like what? They said, you seem like you got high standards. Black women. These are all black women. They said that the way that I carry myself, because I seem to have high standards. I said, so what do you mean by I seem like I have high standards? They were like, no, it's just this, like the way you carry yourself, even how you talk. They say you seem to like you got your stuff together. So I told them, I said, please, can y'all, and I'm going to ask them if they can do a panel with me. I promise you guys, I will have these ladies on my panel and have them say this very same thing to you guys, right? For them to say, they said, I seem like I have high standards. The other thing was the way that I carry myself. And I wanted them to elaborate. What do you mean by how I carry myself? What do you mean? They were like, I mean, there's like, it's just something, it's something about you. Like they couldn't even explain it. And then they said, I said, so can you go on a little bit more? What makes you think that my wife is white? And what I said, just keep it real. They said, you seem like you wouldn't put up with women like us. And when they say, and I said, so no, okay. When you guys say I look like I carry myself like I wouldn't put up with women like you guys. What do you mean by that? It's like, well, you know how black women, this is them. You know how we can come off as being like strong and attitude-ish and like loud and got, talking back. And what man would? See what I'm saying? What man would? And they were like, well, no. What man would want to put up with something like that? So I said, no, my wife is not white. And then I showed him a picture of my wife. Oh man, dang. Ty, she is beautiful. Yeah, so what do y'all think about my wife? You know what they said? They said, I bet you your wife, Wendy, you know what to do. If there's trolling here, Wendy, you know what to do, sis. I said, if they said they seen the picture of my wife, and what they said is, I bet you she's real soft-spoken. She looked like she is just so sweet. She looked like she is just so kind, Ty. Oh my God, that's so nice. Oh man, look at you and your family, Ty. Wow. So I will say to them, what man don't want that? It has nothing to do with being a black man. It has nothing to do with black men marrying white women. It has everything to do with that's what most men, I don't know one man, I've not come across one man that does not want that. Yes, I want my woman to be soft. Yes, I want her to be sweet. Yes, I want her to be kind. Yes, I do not want her to be loud. No, I don't need no, oh, you been up there, that bad, and you that. No, what man wants that? No, I don't want no woman who, when I meet her, she wants to come at me with all her accolades. I got my own job. I got my own money. I don't need a man. Okay, so then why are we talking? But then you would turn around and say, there are no good men. No, you attract what you, I don't care what you, look, y'all can disagree with this. You can disagree, but I'm telling you right now, you attract what you are. Don't sit here and tell me that you a good woman, and for some odd reason, you've been in 10 relationships, and all 10 relationships, all the men just did you wrong. No, you chose. You chose 10 different people, and it's all of them. So anyway, my thing is this, ladies and gentlemen. When you tell me that black women are pissed off at black men because we were voting for President Trump and not Kamala Harris, why are you voting for Kamala Harris? Because y'all didn't even choose Kamala Harris. What are y'all talking about? At least the black men know who they are choosing, and they're choosing because that's their choice. They got the black men to talk about policy. We'll talk about things like this. But here's the thing. We actually got to choose Donald Trump in the primaries. You black women, y'all didn't even choose Kamala Harris. Y'all didn't even choose her. She was given to y'all. So when you say things like black men, We can't believe that y'all choosing Donald Trump. At least we got the choice. Y'all didn't have a choice. Are y'all following me? Some of you black women, are y'all following me? You didn't get to choose Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris was given to you. Y'all didn't even choose Kamala Harris as your primary. Apparently, y'all chose Biden. So what are we talking about? And another thing, what makes you think that you can even have the audacity to have some type of say in what our choices are? Because I'm telling you right now, I don't. I speak the truth. I tell you what this side is doing, what that side is doing, and I tell you based off of how your life is, based off what your principles are, you let me know. You let me know who you're going to choose and who you're going to vote for. And when you, whoever it is that you choose and who it is that you're going to vote for, go do it. But once you make that choice, I'm not going, oh man, you stupid. I have not told one person that they stupid for voting for Joe Biden. I will say I don't understand based off, but if that's your principles, if your principles, your morals, and your values line up with Joe Biden's and you pick Joe Biden, I'm not going to hate on you. Whether you are black or white, I'm not going to tell black people, I can't believe that y'all, I don't do that. Because not everybody have the same principles, morals, and values. They don't. But what I will tell you is that once you do that, I'm not about to sit there and say, you're not coming over my house no more. I ain't inviting you to the cookout. What? Can you imagine being in a position where you are expected to be like you're just a monolith, where black men are expected to be a certain way, talk a certain way, date a certain way? I mean, it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. A lot of black people that do exactly what I'm doing right now, we still do. Look, black men, I'm telling y'all right now, that's why I tell my mentees, do not expect to get any type of praise. Do not expect to get any type of pat on the backs. Do not expect to get, hey, that's what we're talking. Don't expect to get that from anybody not just anybody. Don't expect to get that from the black people. Don't expect to get that from the black community. Because the minute you become successful, you do things the right way. You did it. You got out of the ghetto. You got out of the hood. You got out of the projects. You went to college. You get married. You have the kid. You become successful socially, economically, right? And still you're going to get clowned, period. So that's why I say make sure you are doing what you're doing for you. Not to say, hey, look, black people, I made it. Because they're not going to care. Not to say, look, white people, I made it. Because nobody cares. You want to know why? People are busy living and doing their own thing. Don't do any of this for anybody. Don't vote because don't vote Democrat because you are expected to vote Democrat because you're black. Don't vote Republican because you just want to vote Republican just because you just want, I don't know. Make sure that you're voting based off of what you want to do. Not based off of what anybody else want to do. Plain and simple. So anyway, folks, I just wanted to kind of throw that out there a little bit. And I can't wait to get onto this panelist and talk to some of these women because I'm pretty sure they're going to come with certain questions that they're going to have. But I just want to kind of throw that out there a little bit, folks. So don't forget, folks, double tap that screen if y'all do not mind. Double tap the screen so you can get this video a thumbs up. I appreciate it if you guys would do that. I'll be doing this again. Maybe I'll do a part 2 on this and everything. But right now, that's just the gist of it right now. So, appreciate you guys all being here. I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.